So let's get started. Today we're going to be playing humans. This is the list that won the SCG Invitational. The top 8 was Pioneer, of course, but the winning player was on humans. And so pretty interesting to see that deck have a comeback. Not super surprised because Shadow won the Open before the Invitational. So the very last Open for the Invitational, Shadow won. And if Shadow's winning, that means great time for humans to show up and Reflector Mage them back to the Shadow Realm. Plus, a lot of the Urza decks are cutting a little bit of their removal spells, like some of their Galvanic Blasts, their Pyrite Spell Bombs. They're playing things like Okos and just relying on Oko to be good enough against most of the creature-based strategies. But Oko's actually kind of bad against humans. Humans has a lot of just like stray bodies laying around that if they sit it down, elk one thing, it's very likely that you're gonna be able to attack it and kill it. And the Urza deck doesn't have a ton of stray blockers to just like try to keep their Oko alive. And on top of all that, like a lot of the humans cards get counters in them, like Champion of the Parish, Thalia's Lieutenant, and stuff like that. And if you elk those cards, you just upgrade them. And that's really embarrassing. So, like, the Okos, I know at least Harlan Fuhrer told me he cuts Okos a lot against humans. And I feel like if Okos aren't good, the only real card that the Simic Ursa decks have for humans is Engineered Explosives. So, humans... not that shocking to see it doing well. It seems like it's in a pretty well positioned when the best two decks are going to be Grixis Shadow and Simic Urza. And yeah, might be time to pick up our old Thalias again, right? The Vials and our Noble Hierarchs. We'll see. I'm gonna give the deck a try. I've been pretty underwhelmed with it the last few times I've played it, but I do love the deck a lot. It has a special place in my heart. Love my tribal deck, so I really, really want it to be good again. The main deck's nothing too exciting. It's just like got in its flex slot, it's got a Deputy Detention, and we have the 12 1-drops. We have the 4th Thalia, only 3 Kitesail Freebooters. That's where we're getting our slots from. We are also on a 20 land deck, and we're playing 6 of the Horizon Canopy effects. It's pretty interesting. I'm pretty excited about being able to pick up 6 of those, as well as playing 2 basics. So pretty excited about the mana base change, but other than that, nothing too wild. Ravenous Trap is a card I was talking with some of the people in here from the humans group from before we started. I'm not sure this card's actually necessary, but I am interested to try it out. Maybe if we get paired against Crabvine, we can see just how hard that matchup is. But this card seems really narrow and is taking up a lot of our sideboard for something that doesn't seem to be doing a lot. And we do not have enough of this card, in my opinion. Collector Ouphe, great against the Simic Urza deck. Something I'm really, really attracted to having more of in my sideboard. And it's also very good against like Tron decks and stuff like that. Eldrazi Tron, a notable, like very popular choice right now. Good matchup for humans, but Collector Ouphe, just another good card in that matchup as well. Knight of Autumn, just your general flex card. Been played in humans for a long time. Good against burn, good against random enchantments. It's basically where you get value in that over another Collector Ouphe. Deputy Detention is going to help cover some of your creatures, especially big creatures. Do bring them in against like decks like Jund and stuff like that. Anything where you're just trying to put a big creature in play. Dismembers help check those as well. Also very good in the mirror, any kind of creature-based matchups. Plague Engineer really claps the mirror, as well as various other like archetypes. There was a deck that has 4 Thopter Foundries. You're probably going to want to bring this in and name Thopter. But other than that, it's mostly for creature-based strategies. Have a lot of cards for them. We're looking to beat up on the mirrors. It's one of the strategies that we can really hose with our sideboard creature spells. Gaddock Teeg, pretty interesting card right now. Very good against the card Engineered Explosives, which is, I believe, why we see it in our sideboard right now. Like I said, the Urza deck's probably trying to beat us with like cards like Whir for Ensnaring Bridge and especially out of the sideboard, and Engineered Explosives, and Gaddock Teeg shuts all that nonsense down. So very good choice, very good in our deck in that matchup. Last but not least, Auriok Champion, good in burn matchups, very, very good in the shadow matchup. Just has its spots where it's very, very key, and is a fine addition to our sideboard. You can bring it in the mirror sometimes, but other than that, it's nothing insane. Deck's pretty reasonable, like pretty conservative choice overall by the winner, who's Chris Barone. I'll be seeing them in the Players Championship. Pretty excited about that, but we'll see if he ends up running humans back at the Players Championship. I'd be kind of surprised. Doesn't seem as good in a like more narrow metagame, but. What about the burn matchup? What about it, Rick? How does humans beat the deck when the mages don't work? Drake, what do you think of 4-color Shadow that brings in Veil against humans? Like, how does humans beat that deck when the mages don't work? I mean, Veil is kind of hard to hold up. Like, already you're bringing in Thalia in the matchup, right? So, like, Veil doesn't seem that good against humans. Am I crazy? Like, I think Veil is actually good against humans from Shadow. I would be interested in try that out. Because that doesn't sound good to me. But I could be wrong, because the Reflector Mages are important. But, like, I'm kind of worried that it's just not a card. Like, I feel like they want most of their cards to be removal spells, and it's only trading with half a card. But it doesn't trade, I guess. It's, like, still card neutral or whatever. Alright, maybe I'm dumb. Let's get this sized appropriately, because Moto is completely incapable of having any sort of persistence on sizing. That would be some space age technology. Ugh. 1 drop and a 2 drop, bunch of lands. Kind of concerned with our 20 land deck. We're in a London mulligan era. I'm going to mulligan this. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. This hand is just like, not even that much better, actually. This hand's better. This hand's better. On the play, I turn 2 Thalia with, like, the actual, just, like, stones for everything else. We keep these. We keep these. We maybe could mulligan to a better 5, but I think this hand's really good. I feel this brew has a bad burn matchup. Are you talking about our humans deck? Our humans deck does not have a bad burn matchup. We have, like, Knight of Autumn and, like, 3 Auriok Champions. Seems pretty good against burn. Our opponent is also on a mold of 6. They have elected to keep 6. Ziggurat, go. If they lead me to believe... Oh, no, what is this? Goblin Guide. Is this your joke? Is this the joke here, Rick? That they're on this, like, burn deck? Well, our hand's not great against burn, because we have a Waterlogged Grove. I'm going to play the Thalia. It's probably going to get shot, and we're going to hope that we draw land for Reflector Mage. Here's a Thalia. Go. On the bright side, you can't Searing Blaze it, which is something we're going to be looking for. You alright? I mean, I'm not, like, edictly right. I just feel like our burn matchup is fairly good. Like, it used to be kind of bad, and they printed Knight of Autumn, and, like, we started incorporating Auriok Champion, and it's just, like, the deck picked up a lot of points in that matchup. Ducks. Another creature, huh? Okay. Well, you can't cast a spell, so what's the plan here? A Goblo Guide, huh? Okay. A lot of people are on the fence about Charming Prince in Humans. What are your thoughts for that card in this deck? It seems too narrow. Unless Burn is like the best deck in the format, I don't see myself main decking that card. I don't think it's powerful enough on what it does. Like, originally, when I saw it, I was, like, fairly excited about it. But, like, they don't even know if they want to attack. What is happening? There's no way you're going to spend your turn playing 2 creatures and not attacking is correct. It's amazing in Shadow. You just, like, flick Reflector Mage and they can't win. But the problem is if you have Reflector Mage already, I feel like you're in great shape. Like, you really don't need the extra Reflector Mage to win, right? Mantis Rider? Oh, that's kind of bad. Alright. Well, let's block here. Okay. First strike that. Alright. I'm at 14. No land, eh? Well, I think we have to play this Kitesail, I think. Make them start shooting my creatures. Lava Spike, Skewer the credits. Well, Skewer is the only thing that hits creatures. Lava Spike, Sunbaked Canyon is not beating, like, creatures in play. And we'll hold on defense. It's going to cost them 2 mana to even just Lava Spike me. We're at a pretty healthy 13. God, Searing Blaze would be the most disgusting draw ever. Eidolon. Okay. No attacks. Okay. Noble Hierarch. So we can name Lava Spike and attack. Maybe we could just attack with this for like 2. Call it a day. I don't think that's unreasonable. Like, we need 3 mana, right? And we also need painless mana. Always yield. This is a little aggressive, but I just don't see ourselves. We're not blocking. Say Lava Spike me to 8, attack with everybody. There's a chance we chump block, but we get to get Eidolon off the table. Lightning bolts. That was a good one. Alright, now I think we need a land or we can't win. Kind of sucks if we've gotten Goblin Guided multiple times and we just haven't drawn a land. Because I think we have to, like, chomp. We're probably actually just dead. I don't think we could beat a removal spell there. Alright, yeah, we can't win if we miss land drops and only have a Waterlogged Grove running. Ugh. Well, maybe burns hard. Who knows? Auriok Champions. These cards seem wonderful. I think Deputy is pretty bad. Let's see. I mean, the problem is, so is Meddling Mage. Meddling Mage is like really, really bad. Because all of their cards post-board are just going to be burn spells. But worse than we've probably been in a while. We've cut some number of the other stuff. Like, normally I like to cut some number of Reflector Mages. But I don't think we can. This card kind of sucks. Maybe we can bring in... Deputy of Detention just feels so bad. It's like 3 mana and dies the bolt and doesn't get equity. I think a Meddling Mage is actually better. Alright, let's try it. Play cards to beat Shadow. Face is Infinite Shadow. I mean, we do. I feel like our deck is good against Shadow. How would you change the sideboard? Damping Sphere is a good card to bring in against Tron. I mean, Damping Sphere is a card you would bring in against Tron, yes. I'm playing this deck at face-to-face turn and Kona. I think I don't want as many Ravenous Traps. I think I want another Collector Ouphe, because that card is your best card against Tron, if there's like a bunch of Tron. If you're playing against a bunch of Shadow, I think this deck's already pretty well set up for Shadow, with 3 Auriok Champions, like a main deck Deputy of Detention, all the Reflector Mages. Like, I think you're about as well set up against Shadow as you could reasonably be. Like, there's no reason to get more hateful than this. I would probably consider... I would consider Damping Sphere. I think Damping Sphere is like a reasonable card, but I don't think you can play more than like 1 or 2. Face PTQs was won by Sultai Shadow. I mean, I don't know if that means it's Infinite Shadow. Wow. I mean, I'm not keeping this either. We are a 20 land deck. Where are our lands? All right, keep this. I mean, we have functional mana. What if we just like bottomed land? Played Aether Vial Go. Is that insane? Talk me out of this, chat. Just like, my plan is to just literally... That feels insane. Land. Sebastian's on it. Every table for the first 15. Hey, thanks for the 100 bits. I really appreciate it. It means a lot, Cookie Ninja. Seems good. I'm kind of on this bottom land thing, though. I think I'm kind of here for it. I'm about it. We're doing it. Because land is, like, obviously the most common draw, right? Like, come on. Who, man? Okay. Here's a vial. God, what if they had smashed to smithereens? What a blowout. What a blowout. Reflector and land? I think Reflector's going to be good in this game. Reflector is going to be meaningful. Oh, so they suspended Rift Bolt, chat. You love to see it. Okay. Yes. Hierarch. White. Here's a champion. I don't know if they're going to be on the kill all my creatures' life, but whatever. They are. Who really cares? We're just going to put this Hierarch into play. Trading with my champion is just not very meaningful when my plan is to like do all this stuff. Yeah, they're going to go face. That makes a lot of sense. Fetch, Searing Blood, you're idiot. Call it a day. I wonder if it was worth a counter to just expose the Noble Hierarch. Because I feel like they would have shot that instead, actually. Oh well. That is neither here nor there. Activate. Yes, put this in. Okay. Counter. Yes. That was the best draw on the deck, I'm pretty sure. I got it. Alright, well, here we go. When do I want to do this? When do I want to do this? I guess I'll do it on their draw step. That way, if they have like a searing effect, they can't really use it very well. What are you doing? Path? Oh, no. That's so gross. We have more white non-creature spells. I guess we have 4 Phantasmal Image. Only 1 Knight of Autumn. Alright. Oh, this doesn't let me cast Knight of Autumn, whereas I could otherwise. What a blowout. Yep. What you got there, Famo? Hey, thanks for the follow, Chibi. Oh, man. I'm just going to call you Samurai. Thanks for the follow, Samurai. Ah! Bunch of magic cards. Okay. Wow, they stopped at 3 lands and a bunch of magic cards. Okay. Take Lightning Helix. Sounds good to me. And then they can play their Goblin Guide. We're not going to block. We're going to play Reflector Mage and hit them. And all their spells are kind of clunky. Alright, that's Goblin Guide. Okay. Yup, hit me. I can't believe we hit the path. What scum? And we drew land. I'm so lucky. I'm so lucky. Am I just dead? This is 7 damage? Sure. Okay. Yeah, take it up to 3. Phantasmal Image. Huh. I think I'm supposed to hold this cavern because I don't know what I want to put it on, and I don't have anything like Bugle or anything. So I'm gonna hold this cavern for now, in case we draw Knight of Autumn. We can like name Dryad and actually cast it. Although we have Aether Vial. I don't know. And if we draw like the stupid Horizon lands, we're gonna want to use those. All right, well, we'll name Human and just play him this Aether Vial carrying the team. Yeah, let's attack. Attack you. Here's Phantasmal Image. Copy this. Okay. Okay. I'll take the one that targets creatures. Go. So we know about a Boros Charm. That's what we know about. That's all we got. Yo, attack. You got it. Activate. We kind of unmulliganed, I guess. Yo, here's this. Eat that. F6. Can't think of anything I would do. I don't have any 2-mana flash creatures. So, yeah, we're alright. We're in alright shape. Do you play Magic full time, Reggie? No, I do not. Do not play Magic full time. Maybe in a few years, but right now I am mostly just grinding tournaments. Never punished. That's what I'm talking about, Cookie. Never punished. Although, I mean, for what it's worth, our draw steps haven't been awesome. Like, they do only have 4 damage to our face. Like, we know about Goblin Guide, Boros Charm, which is just, like, some pretty mopey cards. But we're in okay shape as far as, like, them having to kill these creatures to get these spells back. But they can just chain all one, like a 1-mana removal spell. They can just like chain off all these things. So they aren't real card advantage. Always no, always yield. Something playable. Huh. I know about Boros Charm, huh? Okay. Do I just attack with all creatures? I want to hold back the Reflector Mage. Just gonna attack with both of these. Not an insane clock, but not the worst clock either. I want to incentivize them to, like, if they're gonna shoot a thing, to shoot it now so I can Meddling Mage something. Okay. Alright, here's this. Shut off another one of your cards. Whether it be Goblin Guide or Boros Charm, we'll figure it out. Nug me for the old foreskis. You got me. Goblin Guide. Kind of sucks because I don't care that much about the Goblin Guide, but, I mean, if they ever answer this, I guess I care a little bit about the Goblin Guide where we don't block really well, but creatures aren't great in this matchup. Usually they board out some number of the creatures. I'm actually surprised to see Goblin Guides in on the draw, but, ooh, a land is so good for us. It means they have Goblin Guide and one other card. I don't know what it is, but it's probably not very good. My turn. Drake's turn. Alright. This. Sacrifice the draw card. This still casts Mantis Rider, right? Alright, it does. Wonderful. Look at all these. Oh no, I didn't mean to attack with the Hierarch. Whatever. It's competitive. Path something. Helix something. Helix that. You got it. You get Helix back. Alright, well, I feel like a Chungus. Whatever. It sends a message. It sends a message. We sent him the business. We sent him the business, Noble Hierarch. We sent him the business. So we know about a Helix. Fine. We probably should Helix something. Helixing my face is pretty bad. So they can Helix, suspend Riftbolt, or they can just Helix the Meddling Mage and play the thing. A land is great for us. Means their hand is literally Helix Goblin Guide. Alright, well, yep. Here's the thing. Nope. Champion. Attack with stuff. Helix, what? Me? Okay. You have Goblin Guide in hand. This does not win the race. White champion. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're drawing to any human to kill them. Because they can't play a blocker, so if they brick here, we're drawing to literally any human to kill them. Alright, so you drew Searing Blaze. That's pretty sicko. I mean, Searing Blaze is the out. Or was that an upkeep? It might have been an upkeep. Although you can't Searing Blaze. Actually, Searing Blood doesn't work. I think Searing Blaze does. Wow. Searing Blood didn't even work. Alright, yeah, my guy. Maybe I should have named Riftbolt, actually, with this Meddling Mage, because we had that Goblin Guide checked all game. No, that might have been the punt. What a joke. That might have been on me. That might have been on me. That was a good one. We had that game won. So if we name, I mean, they get to play Goblin Guide to block, so they get an extra turn at it. But they still do need 2 spells. Nice. Gonna play some Overwatch with the boys. I've been drinking. Might get loud. Sounds fun. Sounds like a lot of fun. Alright, maybe the burn matchup sucks. I mean, I did mull to 5 on the play, but our 5 was good, and the game played out pretty reasonably. Like, we had a very good fighting chance. Like, we weren't missing those 2 lands. It's not really what the doctor ordered. But the Meddling Mage name might have been loose. The one Meddling Mage I left in, I drew. Yeah, on the London Mulligan, I think we mulligan those hands. This hand doesn't look better. Already on a mull to 5, huh? Alright, this is actually pretty reasonable. Bottom one of these. And the worst card in this hand is likely this Meddling Mage. Like, this keeps us having an aggressive draw without, like we're going to be a little low on interaction. But this will keep us having an aggressive draw while still, like, interacting some in the form of Thalia, because Thalia is just our best piece of interaction. The Blessing Margo lends itself to getting Fatal pushed. Stomping Ground? Oh no! What is this? Is this just like Jund? Blech. Yeah, it's just Jund. Although, look at that nice rule deck. Okay. Well, Thalia's the best here. And if we get red and 6th, I think we just pick it up. We want to draw a land so that we can go champion Thalia's Lieutenant. But, oh, is this Colligan's command? Could be Colligan's command. Huh. I'm doing this to be mana efficient. Also makes the Phantasmal Image better next turn. Now, if they just like 2 mana removal spell it, it's fine. Because like we traded even on mana. It sucks to lose the tempo, but we traded even on mana. Yeah, that's fine. Maybe could have attacked first. Now, if this is Liliana, we're in trouble. It's Bloodbraid Elf into Liliana, into Thoughtseize. Alright, this is beatable. They could have cast Liliana that one turn, which made me think maybe we're supposed to play the champion, but I wanted to be mana efficient and hopefully draw land so we could play 1-drop, 2-drop, like get to a 2-spell turn. None of our cards are really aggressive, so we're going to need to draw like a land and a Mantis Rider as this game progresses. Okay. That, I'm not really super interested in... Maybe I'm supposed to crack this Waterlogged Grove, but I think I want all 3 mana in case like this Deputy matters. Does trading with their Bloodbraid Elf make any sense? I don't think it does. I'm just going to pass. Make them use removal spells on my stuff. Like, my life total can be a resource for as long as it needs to be. Alright. Oof. Now I'm very punished for not holding up the other land. Although, I'm not sure it would be correct to crack it. That's fine. Yep, life total is a resource. Kill my stuff. Does this mean Tarmogoyf? Means Tarmogoyf, probably. Scoops. We can beat that one. No cards left. Sacrifice, draw card. Good one. Not a shabby one. This allows us to block really well. There's 4 creatures in the yards. This thing can get big. So the biggest thing I can make it right now is 4. We still can't attack through. We have a lot of green sources, though. We're actually like in an okay position because that Scavenging Ooze isn't a Tarmogoyf. Like, Tarmogoyf would be able to beat down a lot quicker, and we'd probably have to make unfavorable blocks faster. But if they brick here, we're actually in pretty good shape, I think. And, like, we're drawing to a lot of really live cards. Like, Reflector Mage is really good against Scavenging Ooze, where it's not as good against Tarmogoyf. Yeah, there's no attacking that. So they can grow up by 3. 1, 2, 3. I mean, I don't think you have a removal spell. I'm willing to just, like, nut into drawing whatever. One thing, this is kind of using life total as a resource. I'm giving myself an out to Reflector Mage just to be like a complete beating. And if their 1 card is a removal spell, I feel kind of like a Chungus. Meddling Mage. Blue, white. It's like Trophy, red and 6. Colligan's Command. What else? What else matters, chat? Is it a rough matchup? I don't think this matchup's super rough. I think this one's pretty winnable. Although no Buglers does make it a lot harder. I always played it with Buglers and with like Whirler Rogues on my sideboard. So I think it was a little closer then. The fact they let it resolve without firing anything off. They've already been through bolts. That would be my name otherwise. Liliana is a fine name. Ren 6 is a fine name. I'm going to name Liliana. So they have 4 of those definitely and haven't drawn those, whereas they don't have as many Ren 6s all the time. Alright. So, we attack for 2. We probably want to line up some kind of double block. There's no creatures left in the yard. Actually, attacking puts another creature in the yard, which kind of sucks. I'm actually going to hold. The 2 damage isn't worth, like, putting another creature in the yard for, like, this double block that we're trying to accomplish here. Hell, we might triple block. Block with everybody. Activate Remain. That is fine. Okay. Alright. So that puts another counter on the thing. So if we put this and this in front, it keeps our biggest Thalia's Lieutenant while keeping the Meddling Mage around. Sure. I'll make this block. You kill Champion, I keep Meddling Mage. Like we're in an okay spot. Another Ravine, sure. Aether Vial ain't it. Aether Vial ain't it at all. Oh, I can't actually cast this. Sick mana base, idiot. Oh, no. Still looking for Reflector Mage. Or Mantis Rider. Mantis Rider would be so sick. A lot of good draws. All of them 3 mana. Deputy, we've already been through, but would also not be bad. Fatal Push. They don't have it. So we can put 6, 7, 8. I think we just have to put the whole team in front of it. 5, 6, 7. They can definitely grow it to 7. If they have a removal spell, I'm just in trouble, right? But this trades my whole board. Is jumping actually better? I don't think so. But taking whatever isn't great. Oof. Missing on a human that turn was really bad. Alright, kill our whole team. The thing is, I don't know what victory looks like from here. Like, I think we have to get the Scavenging Ooze off the table. We maybe could have chump blocked. And just drawn to Reflector Mage as an out. Which is viable. If they have literally anything at all, I'd probably just concede. Alright, I'll definitely concede to that. Yeah, I mean, maybe let's draw a card. Reflective Mage? Reflective Mage? Alright, we were not winning. But maybe just a jump makes more sense there. Because, like, I don't think we're winning the game trading our whole board for the Scavenging Ooze. We just need to hope to, like, the top of the deck will be nice to us. Now, we have, like, next to no cards for Jund. It's like, we can justify bringing these in. They're only fine, but they're fine. Like, the problem is the big green creatures on the ground are, like, kind of an issue. As you saw that game. Like, exactly how that game played out is actually pretty normal. Makes me almost want this, which feels insane. But, like, bringing it in just to death touch down a freaking big green beater. Because they oftentimes just, like, can do that. Where they just kill all our stuff and then beat us down with a big green beater. If you answer the big green beater, we're going to draw more creatures and they have removal spells. But they just have so much time. I mean, it might be insane, but I kind of want to try it. Got the 4 mages and like 2 vials is usually what I do. Is this for the play? Yeah. Maybe I'm supposed to leave deputies at home. Keep like one. Is deputy better than plague engineer? I don't think so. Let's try this. Alright, I'm out. See you, Peter. Thanks for hanging around. Really appreciate it. Pop the Discord later if you feel like, if you're feeling it after the stream. I sure will. Appreciate your support. How do we beat each run? Blitz, I mean, a lot of times their creatures are just pretty big. So your Reflector Mages and your Deputies line up really well. Their Chalices are kind of bad. They don't have a lot of removal spells. So you can just go over them with Mantis Riders and some of your Flyers, and you can get, like, your creatures get bigger than theirs, like the Champions and stuff. So your creature, your stuff lines up really well. That's another no-lander. This is a one-lander, but I'll keep it. What do I like? Dismember is kind of attractive to me, but I kind of just want to be proactive on the play and just try to get under them a little bit. They mold to 6 as well, for whatever that's worth. Vial. I love how there's 2 vials in my deck and I drew one. I'm so good. Literally the way we drew it up. Discard. Sounds good. Take Thalia's Lieutenant's probably the best card in here. It's certainly the best against Ren and 6, which they could very easily have. Meddling Mage, name Urza's Tower or whatever. Normally they only run 2 removal. You don't name Urza's Tower. You name like, I mean, you probably name like Allah's Dust. That's probably the scariest card. I don't think they have an engineered explosives. You probably name like Karn, Karn Great Creator, because that can grab an ensnaring bridge. Whatever. Just yes. Cavern name human. Okay. So we can do the trigger on the stack thing and make 2/2/2s. That's pretty good against Ren and 6, which is a primary concern for me. So I think we're going to do that. Yes. Make 2 X2s. Taste it. Go. Alright, now we're insulated against Ren, which is the biggest blowout. And we're honestly fairly insulated against, like, Liliana. So I feel pretty good. They can, like, discard spell down my Auriok Champion. That card, it's not like that card was insane. Alright, let's put a counter on this. Maybe should crack this first. Ugh. How did I draw a second vial? How did this happen to me? I'm so unlucky. White, here's a champion. Combat, hit you for 3. 4! Hit you for 4, I'm so good. The talent. Alright, the question is whether or not we take this up to 3 next turn. I don't know. It depends if our Hierarch dies. Probably not. We'll probably leave it at 2 and play the second vial. Then we can take it up to 3 if we obviously draw a 3-drop. What is this? Black. Is this a Dark Confidant? Gaddock would stop all his dust. No, yeah, Gaddock does stop all his dust. Stops Chalice and E and all that stuff too. Target creature gets -2/-2. Sure. A 2-mana disfigure is fine by me. 3 cards left. I think we're gonna know this. Alright. Aether Vial. Attack. Hit you for 4. Okay. I think we just hold. This sucks to do post-combat. I don't like this. I think I should have done this in combat. The reason I want to hold is I didn't want them to respond with a removal spell, but after this got a counter, I think I should have just let it go. Whatever, go. I feel like a little bit of a chungus, but it's fine. Like, their turn, based on how they've played this game, makes me think their turn's just going to spend Bloodbraid Elf, and Like, I'm not going to get super punished, I think. But it remains to be seen. We will see what happens. That could have been a loose play. But I wanted to, like, respond. My initial thinking was to respond to Lightning Bolt. Like, if they just, like, Fetch Shock went to Bolt it, like, I would respond with the Thalia's Lieutenant. But after it got the counter, I think I should have just, like, committed. Like, I was playing a little scared, I think. Hopefully win the game anyway. Alright. I think I'm yesing both of these. Alright. Tag with all creatures. Yup. 5, 6, 7, 8. We can do 9, 10. I'd definitely rather hold this for like a turn away for something they're going to try to put in the way. Trophy. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Island is the most likely. White. We have vials out the wazoo, so let's just grab Island and call it a day. You take 3, go to 8. Pass the turn to you. Play a big creature so that I can yeet it out the way. Kalidas. Red and 6. Okay. Down tick. Nothing I can do about that. Land. There's the goofer. This turn isn't a super high value turn, so I think I'd rather just... No, let's get in. Yep, eat that out the way. What is this one? Always no, always yield. Yes. Reflector Mage was a sick draw. 2 at Ren, 2 at you. Although Ren doesn't super matter. If I just do 4 at them, I can pick their land up. Can I do that anyway? So if I'm hitting them down to 6... Yeah, but if they draw a removal spell, I'm in a little bit more trouble. I think I still want to get Ren off the table. Like, if they draw, like, a Damnation, or a Languish, or, like, any, like, a second creature, like, I'm just in a little bit of trouble. Scavenging Ooze. Okay. Okay, I can make that chump block. Yes. Alright. See, it's pretty important to move this goofer out the way. Alright. Always no. No. Attack with all. You take 4. Eat that. White, here's this thing. Go. And then another human puts another lethal attacker in play, and I just don't see the way out. I think we're done. Yay! We got there! You love to see it. I mean, we stopped at, like, 2 lands and 2 vials, so that was pretty fortuitous. Alright, on the draw. I think we're more likely to need a vial to catch up, so I'm going to bring a vial back in and cut the island. Yeah. No. I should cut the plains instead. Okay. Alright. No, I guess with Auriok Champion I'm supposed to keep all this stuff. No! This hand's so sick. If we draw like a land that casts anything in 2 draw steps, we're in pretty good shape, right? Like, 1 drop into Thalia is so sick, but if we miss, I feel dead. So, do we think in my 19 land deck, there's land in 2 steps? So, what's the higher geometric on that? 53 cards, 18 lands, 1 in 2 steps. I don't know what that is, but I feel like I'm below 50 to make it, and I just I'm off it. Ugh, this is worse. It's actually just the same hand. Cancel. This is greedy. I think Mantis Rider is the best card in this matchup, but if we draw running lands, I feel like we're going to win. So I'm just going to keep the second Mantis Rider. And, I mean, we got 2 drops to play in the meantime. I mean, we need to hit a land. We can afford to just play, like, land 1 drop, land 2 drop, 2 drop, and then just, like, if we, like, brick on a land, then we could play, like, 3s for the rest of the game. So, that's pretty sick. But if we miss our second land drop in the 2 steps, we're in a lot of trouble. I didn't want to go to a 5 against this deck either, so discard me. There you go, that's bad. Take champion. Probably. I mean, actually, you might just have an answer for champion. You probably just take, like, Thalia. Alright. Ding! I'm so talented. Look at this. Fits right into the curve. I'm a genius. We're going to draw land now, and just the deck's going to look perfect. It might just be like a red. No! Alright, you have a discard spell. Land, 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 please! No! Alright, we're dead. We tried. Both teams played hard. I like keeping the hand on 6, not 7. I don't feel bad about it. It's the same number of cards out of the way, too, because we brought them to non-land. So, like, it's literally the same odds. 1 card less, better cards left over. I don't hate it. But we died. Scoozer, huh? Actually, that's a pretty bad follow-up. And we drew the land. Alright, human. Okay. White. Another. Here's a Thalia. Okay. I guess I should always yield to that. Can't attack because you can just fetch and chalk. So go. Hopefully we draw another land and we can just play running Mantis Riders and just win this race despite the fact there's a Scavenging Ooze in play. That'd be kind of sick. Alright. You have a 4/4. And Bloodbraid Elf's actually pretty bad in the face of Thalia. Like, the way this lined up. If their card is Bloodbraid Elf, they just feel kind of goofy. Which I feel like is very possible given they just played that land tapped. No blocks. Land. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Red, blue, white. Here's this thing. Love to see it. Boop. Eat this. Okay. There's nothing that exiles it for 2 mana. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Hiya! I have Mantis Riders. Okay. Now they can play their Bloodbraid Elf. They need to fetch first. Yep. Here comes fetch Bloodbraid Elf. Need them to miss, please. Something bad. There's not a lot of bad cards when they've sideboarded. Oh, that's a good one. Actually, it's not that good. Because I have an extra Thalia. So they just like, Thalia make me discard. And I just discard like the other Thalia, right? Okay. Yeah, Thalia. See ya. I mean, we're going to take a big hit here, but it's actually not even that bad. They're too scared to attack with Scavenging Ooze. Which makes sense. The thing is, I'm definitely willing to take 3 here. And, like, I'm just kind of winning the race with Mantis Riders. Like, I'm just going to play second Mantis Rider Slam. And that's an attack for 10 to put you to 6. And, like, I have 2 Vigilant attackers. Just joining us the record, I believe we're... Oh, see, this attack's a lot better. I think this block... Does this block make sense? This block makes sense to me. I believe we're... Are we 0-2? We might just be 0-1. I think we're actually just 0-1. Play this. I'm going to name human on this as well. Blue, white... What the heck? White. Because we lost the burn. I don't think we've played against anything else. I think this is our second match. But it's hard to remember. Attack. And now, like, just firing up Ravine, I don't think wins the race. Like, if you have land Ravine, that just doesn't win the race right now. Cycle Barrymore. Okay, that's a pretty good start. Oh, we can crack Horizon Canopy, which is fine. I'm taking this hit. Yeah, right. Not blocking. That is Life Total's a resource. What is this? Liliana. Okay. Edict 1. We have to kill it. That sucks. Yeah, see ya. A Mantis. 1 card in hand. Alright. We're in okay shape. Another Mantis Rider. Okay, and... See, matchup's great. Who said this matchup's bad? This matchup's so good. Look at this. Can't even be countered. That's how good this is. 1 at Lily, 1 at you. Actually, what if just both of them? Both of them. Attack you. We can attack Lily next turn. We're fine. If Lily's a problem, we'll attack it next turn. But it's not like we're keeping cards in hand. Their plus does nothing. And I want to put them to dead on board. Yeah! Got him! Alright, yeah, we're 1-1 now. We lost the burn, but I think I might have punted the second game. The first game we just kind of got ran over by keeping a bad hand against them. I think the hand was fine overall, but it was bad against burn. And then that match was Jund, and we won on a Mold of 5, so that was exciting. We got the bottom 2 lands and just like have one of the vials. It was sicko dealing damage. It was sicko. Alright. Humans feeling good. Drew well there, despite missing the land. We drew like just running Mantis Riders. I guess we only drew the 1 extra, but we had 2 and drew another one, which is just utterly repulsive. And they seemed to have exactly nothing going on, which was sick. Mayo Domo. I mean, we keep these hands. Just like 1 land vial plus some other stuff. If they blow up the vial, yeah, we'll keep this. Once upon a time, broken. Utterly busted. Glistener Elf, oh god. Oh no, that's so bad for me. We don't have his Staticasters in our board anymore. Uh-oh, I'm in danger. I need to get blockers on the board about as quickly as possible. I mean, I'm not blocking on turn 2. I don't have lands. I guess we'll just play the Vial, hope for the best. This matchup used to be very good when you played like 2 Staticasters in the sideboard. Now it is much less good, especially if this is a Blighted Agent. If this is a Blighted Agent, that'd be really bad. That'd be really bad because these get to be on the play. That looks like a Blighted Agent. Maybe it'll just be a big hit and not Blighted Agent. Groundswell, okay. What is that? Distortion Strike? Hit me for 6. Okay. So I need to draw a land. I think. Yeah, I needed to draw a land here because we needed to name Distortion Strike with Meddling Mage. Here's an Noble Hierarch. I'm missing my land drop. All I need now is 2, 3. They need like any pump spell at all. Cool. Very cool. Distortion Strike, huh? Yup. Being on the draw is washed. Sure. We died. Hi, Liam. Congrats on the PC. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Liam, did you get a new like Twitch? I thought your Twitch was something else. Human just played Snapcaster on the side. Oh, what'd I say? I thought I said Staticaster. That's the card that matters, right? Staticaster is great. Plague Engineer. Ugh. We could bring this in, but you have to have a Vial active to actually do anything with it, which is really depressing. This is good against only Becomements, which is not good enough. Dismembers are good. Alright. Dismembers, good. Let's see. Alright. No, this has always been you. Alright, maybe I'm just really stupid. Philoxen. Meddling Mage is great because we need to name Blighted Agent. Kitesail is great because it always has targets and they don't have removal spells. Mantis Rider is great because it flies. Reflector Mage is great because it's kind of a removal spell. Thalia is fine. What are our worst cards? Champion of the Parish is pretty depressing. It's just like a big idiot beater. Thaw's Detent's kind of depressing. Kind of want to trim a Thaw's Detent or 2 since like I just want cards to interact well. Kind of want to trim a Mantis Rider or 2 because like one of their worst cards is Inkamoth Nexus. Trimming a Thalia seems insane. What if I just trimmed a Champion? I think Champion's just a big idiot, and that's, like, not good enough in this matchup. Alright, I'm gonna try something like this. Can we beat Spellskite? Yeah, we have, like, a bunch of Deputies and Dismembers. What do you mean? Like, Reflector Mage, you can Reflector Mage, I think, kill the thing. Like, Deputies, Dismembers, you have all kinds of stuff. We can definitely beat the Spellskite. Not with this hand, though. We can't beat anything with this hand. Sick. We take these. How is it I've gone up in lands and I feel like our deck is worse? How is this happening to me? Yeah, we're gonna do like this. There you go. Human. Okay. Cool. Ironically, this is one of the few times that when you have this combo, you play the Meddling Mage first, because this does not take Blighted Agent. I guess we could play this and just untap, like, Dismember the Blighted Agent. That works. But if we have to use the Dismember here on whatever they play, Noble Hierarch. Yeah, that's maybe worth dismembering. Probably not. Probably not worth dismembering. Not worth dismembering. I have done the math, and it is not worth dismembering. Thalia is cute, but bad. White, blue. We're going to Meddling Mage and Blighted Agent so we can beat everything else. Blighted Agent. And then we're going to hope to draw land so that we can Kitesail plus Dismember the same turn. Okay, that's frustrating. Dismember. Ugh. I have Blighted Agent too. What the fuck is this? Chat, what the fuck? What am I supposed to do? Ugh. Oh. What's a guy to do? Didn't even draw the land. Dismember plus Blighted Agent. What kind of nonsense is this? Maybe we should have... I got nothing. Another Blighted Agent? That would be both teams played hard. Spellskite Blighted Agent. Do it to me. What the fuck is this hand? Oh, you're on time, pal. You're on time. Alright, well, here's this. And we're just going to hope that taking 2 a turn's good enough. Alright, there's another Spellskite. You got it. So now we have to draw Plague Engineer. Plague Engineer looks pretty good on this board. Plague Engineer looks really, really, really good on this board. Plague Engineer looks really good on this board. Great. Plague Engineer! Plague Engineer! Okay. Let's crack this draw card. Plague Engineer, not a Plague Engineer. Here's a Thalia. Attack. Show him the business. Because the thing is, if we Plague Engineer them, then we can like have something that checks the Inkmoth Nexus up until it exactly. I guess not like just check the two, but up until exactly the turn that they draw a Pump Spell. Might have Old Curse. Does that just kill me? 5, 6, 7. Yep, and I'm dead. And that's game. I'll move on with my life. That hand is very not beatable. Very, very not beatable. Scale up might. Thalia's shit in this matchup. I don't think Thalia's that bad in this matchup. The first strike matters a lot when you're blocking the ground creatures. So, like, Thalia's a good turn 2 play in the face of Glistener Elf, because, like, it makes their pump spells cost $1 billion, and, like, they have to, like, I don't know, like, they just don't have great trades. Just, like, the first strike matters a lot. It keeps a lot of things in check, I feel like. And, like, we don't have an abundance of spells we want to cast anyway, and they do. I don't know, I think it's a good card. Maybe we could trim 1. I could see trimming 1, because, like, they're bad in multiples, but, like, they're really bad in multiples, and they're never really killing the first very often. So I buy that argument. Maybe we're supposed to cut one of those over like something else. But I mean, I think all the cards that we put in our sideboard there weren't super helpful. Like we really just wanted more Plague Engineers for that matchup, and that's something that like I kind of feel like I want anyway. It's just like more Plague Engineers, like both for the mirror and for like Invex fine, like for the Urza decks that aren't the Simic Urza decks where you can name Thopter. Like it just seems fine. There's just like so many spots where it's probably like just fine. Drake, I have an upgrade for your stream. I'm sure you do. GG WP easy. GG well played. How do you say that? Because GGWP is like GG well played, but you have PZ at the end, so it's GG well PZ'd. Love to see it. Alright. I'm so like shook from mulliganing so much that I almost want to keep this, but I want something to do on turn 1 on the draw. Alright, this hand's like acceptable. It's not insane, but it's acceptable. We take those. PC's like my odd name fair. Fair. Hit me with some knowledge, GG. Hit me with some knowledge. She needs Soldier Boy. Yelling Drake with subs. That seems like a lot of effort in editing. I will say that. And before it's Tron. I mean, if it's Tron, we're probably done here. Oh, it's Shadow. Alright. Or it could be like any of the Urza decks. Never mind. It's an Urza deck. Is this just like Emery? They just kept this with Emery? Fair. Astrolabe and a land go. Okay. I mean, this is the matchup we wanted to test. This is why we're here, right? Like, we need to figure out if this is like a winnable matchup for us, right? Okay. Probably some humans cards. Like, they can draw some cards and do some stuff. If they get the Engineered Explosives lock going, we're very dead. They have Oko here. They can animate this, but that's actually not very good. Okay. Oh, if they have Urza here, we're in a lot of trouble. What? I forgot the new version's on Karn. That's right. Turn 2 card's pretty good. Turn 2 card's pretty good. Upper echelon of hands. Turn 1 Emery, turn 2 card's pretty good. I'll look at it later. Alright. We can pack it in. Not super interested in this game. Okay. Turn 1 Emery on the play with turn 2 Karn. It's good hand. Good hand. We take those. Question is, how many deputies do I want? It's not very good against their EE plan because it just doesn't really interact with it in any meaningful way. It's not very good against their Oko plan. Deputy just like doesn't pressure well, and the permanents we want to hit aren't that relevant. So I kind of feel like I just don't want that card. Like, Emery's the scariest thing. Like, maybe we can turn 2 hit an Emery, but I'd rather just, like, Reflector Mage it, because the card just, I don't feel like matters that much if they're not specifically returning EE, right? I think that's going to be my logic for not keeping Deputy around, is that it's just not very aggressive at all, whereas, like, this card's at least a little more aggressive, and fits with the human archetype. So we can get benefit off these Thalia's lieutenants. Oh, we need Knight of Autumn for Ensnaring Bridge. Almost missed that. I guess that means we might want deputies just for Ensnaring Bridge. Actually, that might make sense. Then my deck gets so clunky. Reflector Maging Urza does make me feel like an idiot, though. So what if we just cut all the Reflector Mages and just did like this kind of thing? Maybe that's better. I see that being better. Being cold to bridge sucks, yeah. I mean, we need some answers to bridge. I agree. Thalia seems fine. Kitesail seems fine. Although Kitesail is pretty mitigated. It's not very aggressive. We're already boarding into not very aggressive cards. And the best cards, I guess, are like Urza. I mean, EE is obviously a good card, but we already have as many cards that are good against EE as possible. We're not like a Vial. Because, oh, no, the Vials are really bad because they have cards and we have Collector Ouphes. Wowza. Actually, I might leave it in one and just board, like, leave one Vial in. Vial is so bad in this matchup. Unbelievably bad. I wasn't even, like, my head wasn't even there. Like, Vial is embarrassing against the version with Karn. And, I mean, they might be boarding out some number of Karns because they're not insane. But, like, it doesn't matter. If they leave in Karn and we have Ouphes, like, look, we just drew Ouphe. We're so good. And we have a different one-drop. Oh, this is the best hand I've seen all night. This is incredible. It's so good. We got turn 2 Mantis Rider if they just, like, do nothing on turn 1. Then we can just, like, play Ouphe later. It's so good. Human. Okay. Green. Noble. Ego. Go. Like, I'm down to just jam some Mantis Riders and just get the beats. Here for the beats. Of course, they have Mox Opal. Alright. Does Mox Opal... Actually, this Hierarch makes me more excited about Ouphe. So... Green. Another... Ouphe. Ouphe! Green. Hierarch. What you got? Shock. Nope. 2 mana Emery. No EE? No EE. We like no EE. Alright, we got 5 mana. We can just attack with everybody. Not insane. Let's do this. Blue, red, white. Here's a Mantis Rider. I think they're gonna Ouphe. I mean, I think they're gonna Oko me. Leaving Ouphe back would be strictly better, but I want to offer the trade with Emery, and if they're willing to make it, I'd rather they make it, because I don't think they're going to attack me. So I think it is marginal. So I'm giving them the option to screw up there. And then we're going to leave this back and probably crack Horizon Canopy, depending on what happens here. Mystic Sanctuary tapped. Now that's a broken mana base. They just have nothing to do. Nice. Attack me. Block. Alright, let's correct this and draw a card. Alright, they have 2 mana up. They have Metallic Rebuke active. Alright, that's not bad. It's not bad at all. What don't I want to get Metallic Rebuked? I don't really care if this gets Metallic Rebuked, but I don't want the Thalia getting Metallic Rebuked. Yeah. There's no way they have all these counterspells in, but I guess maybe players don't know that counterspells aren't very good against this deck. And then we'll play the Thalia's Lieutenant. Didn't get rebuked. Okay. Tag it all. What you got? I got a clock. That's what I got. Cryptic Command, pick up Ouphe. Is that our turn? Urza. Your turn is Urza. Urza, Lord Artificer. Make a 2/2. Lots of blockers on the ground. What even keeps them alive? Cryptic Command? Do we have a lethal turn at all here? We have access to 4 mana. We can move a blocker out of the way. Attack with everybody. Emery and Thing block 3, 4, 5 of it. You take 1, 2, 6, 7. This looks lethal. Oh no, I'm a point short. Because I needed a natural land. Right? What if he Mantis? Oh, Mantis Rider is just 7 in the air. Why am I even counting? I'm just very dumb. Just very, very dumb. That does not cast a Mantis Rider. The stupidity continues. Here's a Mantis Rider. Beat this. Good luck. I got it. So as lopsided as game 1 felt, this game felt just as lopsided, if not more. I'm going to attack for 4/7. All right, they figured it out. So that's interesting. Feels like Ouphe is a good card in this matchup. Submit. Mantis Rider beats. This is why when people talk about cutting Mantis Rider from some other versions and playing like real lands, like you can't. So what's the PC? How many players? And what's the prize pool? What is the PC? Schmason. It was 1-2 the cantrip, correct. Alright, if you just Google SCG Players Championship, it'll tell you a lot more about it, but basically it's a 16-person, $50,000 tournament that is really hard to qualify for, and theoretically the best people on the SCG Tour qualify for it. And it's what they've been trying to do all year, and I managed to do, and I'm really happy about it. This hand's great. Now, this hand is missing sideboard cards, but there's no way in hell I'm mulliganing just a good, functional, aggressive curve with, like, Thalia's interaction. Like, yeah, there's just no way we're mulliganing this hand. And if we ever draw, like, anything, like, in our sideboard cards, like Ouphe and stuff like that, I think we're in a really good shape. But even if we don't, we just have good beats. Good beats. Good beats. Oh, no. Do they have turn 1 Emery again? If they have turn 1 Emery with, like, EE, we're in a lot of trouble. Nothing? Nothing? Land? Oh, they mulled a 5? Is that true? They did mull a 5. We take those. And just didn't play a land. Not playing a land seems kind of sus. Sus to me, but okay, friend. I guess no lands are fine. I mean, you're drawing to any 0 or a land, I guess, to cast Emery, and you didn't draw it. I don't know how they beat a Thalia, so I'm gonna cast that and attack for 1. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, friend, beat this one. Because this cuts 0s off as a reasonable draw step. So they have to hit a land. Just kind of begin to tighten the hold here. And then we can try to Kitesail Freebooter them and look for like anything that matters. There's a land. Here comes Emery. There's no way they keep this hand if it doesn't have an Emery. EE on 1. Alright. It's fair. Not only can you not crack it, but I don't really care that much. Because I'm going to play some 2-drops. Play a lot of 2-drops. Actually, I should just play Mantis Riders for the rest of the game, right? This is actually, like this is a reasonable decision. Like, do I try to interact with them in any meaningful way, or do I just play, like, Mantis Riders for the rest of the game? I feel inclined to just play Mantis Riders for the rest of the game. Human. That was probably a mistake if I ever want to cast this. I can just play 2 Thalia's Lieutenants, actually. Alright, let's play 2 Thalia's Lieutenants. Thalia's Lieutenant. Just, like, play some big chunguses. And that way our Mantis Riders, like, represent more damage. And, like, the Noble Hierarch will actually be real damage, so it, like, forces them to crack this on 1, which is just, like, really embarrassing. Yeah, I think if we're just playing 2 Thalia's Lieutenants, like, they, like, can't actually win this game. I was, like, trying to focus on, like, what actually was the most clock, and I didn't really want to do the math. Oh, my God. I didn't want to do the math, but this feels like the quickest clock, so I'm doing it. This connects for 4 this turn instead of 5. Oh, no, it does connect for 5 because we're only attacking one creature. Yeah, no, with a Noble Hierarch, this has to be the right line because this attacks for the same amount that playing Mantis Rider plus Thalia would have, but, like, next turn a Mantis Rider plus, like, all of this is just gross. Yeah, this is a way better clock. Good testing, jamming against Lotus Box, bruised. Actually, this is good, valuable testing. As much as you're laughing. Meddling Mage. Right, I'm just like, it's just time to go. Blue. Red. Ensnaring Bridge me, Chungus. Do it. Maybe I should have, like, gone looking for Ensnaring Bridge here, but I'm just going to make them have it. Is this lethal? 8, 10, 13. I'm 1 short. Ugh. Whatever. Everything's fine. Go. Oh, no, but they fetch. Yeah, no, they're just dead. We did it! I'm owning. We killed them on turn 4. Around an EE. No, Path! That's so lame. Fine. Alright, whatever. Take a billion. Go to 2. You can fetch to 1. Good luck. You have to draw land for Ensnaring Bridge. That's land. Fetch Ensnaring Bridge. It's not fetch Ensnaring Bridge. You're in a lot of beef. You're in big trouble. Alright, well, we're fetching. And then if I ever draw an answer to Ensnaring Bridge, you're in insane trouble. Urza, that is not an Ensnaring Bridge, you will note. Okay. Yeet. What was my card? They saw my top card. Like, what are they even drawing to? So, like, they can go... They're at 2... Yeah, they need something not in their deck. What's in their deck? I don't know. I'm pretty dumb. Alright. That felt kind of lopsided, but they kept kind of a bad hand. Like, they had a mulligan pretty low, and their EE was a turn too slow. It was just great. We mowed them over. What did we learn? Sometimes they mulled a 5 on the play. Well, I mean, the other 2 games were indicative of, like, they yielded some information, right? So, like, the game 1, they, like, turn 1 Emery Dust, turn 2 Karn Dust, and, like, that just didn't feel competitive at all, and Karn felt very good against our Vial, like, draw, obviously. And then like, the game 2, when we were on the play, we both had, like, fairly reasonable-ish hands, but we had a sideboard card, so we learned that, 1, Collector Ouphe is good enough, which is something that we were debating with the existence of Oko and Cryptic Command and all these, like, mid-range style cards they play. We were debating whether or not, like, Ouphe was even good enough, right? And, like, Ouphe definitely looked good enough there. And what is with this? I've seen, like, 4 7s that look like this in a 20-land deck tonight. I feel like we've gotten very unlucky tonight. I don't often say that. I feel like I don't often say that at all. But blue-white Ting Clan. UW Ting Clan. What do I think of this hand? It's not exciting. But I think we're keeping. Image, I think, is the least exciting in the blind. Like, all these cards are individually pretty good. Image looks the worst. Well, alright, we about to get, like, infected again? What's going on here? Actually, we might be getting Devoted Druid. Devoted. Which means we need to draw Hierarch to have a chance, if this is Devoted Druid. Simic Growth Chamber. It is Amulet. Very interested in this matchup, actually. Ooh, we drew a 1-drop. We're so lucky. We're so lucky. Never mind. All that stuff I said about getting unlucky, we're so lucky. Boop, champion. Go. Our curve's great. We're great. Everything's great. Deck mulligan's awesome. We're just great. Alright. Yeah. Thalia is pretty good against Pact, for whatever that's worth. Oh, well, now they have an amulet. Okay. So if they have Bounce Land, they can Azusa. I don't think they can Titan this turn. Alright. What are you doing? Bunch of stuff. We'll just F6 and see what they figure out. Alright. That's your land for turn. Play another Goober. Goober's in play. Alright. You have Forest. Block. I probably would block, actually. Left total matters a little bit. Human. Okay. Right. Here's this Chungus. Being on the draw might be our downfall here. So we would obviously be in much better shape if we were on the draw. Attack. Offer the double block. Seems fine to me. They might single block. I don't know how many lands they actually have, but if they have, like, a bounce land, there's no way they're blocking at all. 3 mana. On turn 3. Going into the turn. So if you have bounce land, you have 2, 4, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, they can't Teleria West for... So if they have bounce land here, they can't Teleria West for Pact, and Cast Titan. But if they have just the natural Pact, we're in okay shape. You need a Meddling Mage. I agree. Meddling Mage is a lot better in this matchup now that they don't play as much stuff. Like, they still have an Engineered Explosives, but... Okay, there's that bounce land. I'm just gonna let them figure all this crap out. Yup, 5 mana. You should have Natty Titan. What you got? Pick that up. You should have Pacty Titan. What you got? Because I can take a hit for a little bit and then Reflector Mage you, and then you have to pay for Pacty Poo. And can't cast Titany Poo. And that gives us a turn to draw the Meddling Mage. We can take a hit from a Titan. But they could EE us potentially. Our CMCs are fairly varied. This casts a Titan. With... Alright. Yeah, this is what I said didn't work. You can grab EE. That's not great. Summer's Pact. Alright, cast it. You won't. But you are short mana, friend. You say the thing on instant ramen without cooking it, you're an animal. They got a word for bridge if they played it? I don't think so, Thalia, in that last match. I don't think they could have. I think my opponent is now realizing they're 1 mana short. I think that is what my opponent is realizing. Which is good for us. Means we can take a turn off to Mantis Rider and slam, and then our Reflector Mage might actually be good enough. Thalia's Lieutenant. Is that faster? Is that faster than Mantis Rider? I don't know. I don't know at all. It is 3 damage this turn. I know that. So it's the same amount of damage as a Mantis Rider, and it has more damage for future Mantis Riders, so yes. The math does hold that Thalia's Lieutenant is a better play. Alright. Here's this. Always yield, always yield. Oh, I guess I shouldn't always yield to that one. Whatever. So unlikely to come out for the rest of the game. Attack with all. We're actually in okay shape. We're in okay shape. They don't have a lot of mana to work with because of Thalia. Thalia looks pretty good here. Kept them from turn 3 tightening us, which is kind of nice. And the Reflector Mage is going to be relevant. As long as their hand isn't broken. Yup. You just have another bounce land? Another bounce land would be kind of sick. Because we know... Okay. We know about Summoner's Pact. But you have to have the bounce land for any of these plays to make sense. So, what are we doing here? Yup. Land for turn is that. Pact. Alright, I mean, I have no effects. ViralDrake. Don't you miss when you get to play Is It Phoenix in Modern and never had to worry about it? I do. This is an ape stream. It is, in fact. Vesuva? What? Oh, that's bounce land. Yeah. Alright, that's pretty sick. I'll give you that. I will give you that. Though fetching out the Vesuva makes your mana really awkward. No, that's not true. You have Secure Tribe Scout. Alright, never mind. Everything's easy mode. You can't double Titan me, which is relevant. We Reflector Mage 5, 8, 9, 10. I'm a point short with Reflector Mage. That sucks. Yup. I still think we're okay. I'm not super worried. There's a lot of scary stuff. It looks like it's happening. They have a pack to pay for, and we're gonna Reflector Mage Primeval Titan. Even if they engineer explosives, they'll be at like 1, and we'll have a Mantis Rider. So we're in good shape. And I think they have to tap the Sakura Tribe Scout to actually double strike the Titan here. So that's pretty relevant. because they have to make Vesuva a Boros garrison. Blurp. Attack me. Okay. I took no damage off my lands. I will take 16. Modern Humans. I've missed this. Didn't know you're a Humans fan, Tiki. Humans is great. You just won because we were dumb and played other decks. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people were pretty dumb and played other decks other than Distant Phoenix. The deck was unbelievably good. Wow, this deck is hot. Shut up, Mason. Amulet fan. I don't know how experienced my opponent is with Amulet, but it does seem that they are relatively new. I don't know, I'm just kind of dumb. That Radiant Fountain seems very not relevant. It does let you transmute second main, but I don't really think that's relevant either. And you didn't do that. Okay, and here's a Reflector Mage. Beat this card ever. Whoop. Pact of Negation, no worky. That one, please. No, I'll always go to that. Yeet. Yeet. All right. This, if they take this hit, should put them to 3. 7, 10, put them to 3. Pay for the pact. And you cannot cast Titan because of Reflector Mage. GG, I got it. They can pick up Tolaria West, transmute, go grab EE, and try to block on the ground. But I have Mantis Rider, so unless they like have this 6 Soul Read that I have a 3-drop in my hand, that doesn't do anything. I don't think it does anything anyway, because I can still grow that Thalia's Lieutenant to be a lethal threat. So, good luck. I love Humans. You didn't play Humans for so long. That's true. That's because Humans kind of fell out of favor a lot with all the decks that were playing Engineered Explosives and stuff like that. So, like, I played Humans... I mean, I played Humans for a good, like, 6 to 8 months this year. Actually, not 6 months. That's a lot. Probably like 4 months. But, like, into last year, I played Humans as well, so... It's hard to really say, because I played Humans for 6 to 8 months, like, between this year and last year is what I meant to say. Pick up D-West. Transmute for EE. Put EE on some yet-to-be-determined number. And I don't think the number matters, unless you have Summoners backed for, like, Hornet Queen. Yup. Okay, and... Look, see, they're doing all this big brain thinking, and we're just, like, literally ooga booga. We're just jamming creatures. Ooh, ooh, ooh! Shove! Ooga booga. Yeah. Put it on 2. Put it on 2. I love how we like disrupted a Titan on turn 3, like with haste. Then like got hit with a Titan on turn 4 with haste. Are about to get Engineered Explosives and are still going to win this game. Our hand was fucking good. Our hand was very, very good. Yeah, you got it. Blow this up. You blow it up now. I don't know if you have any more things to cast. Probably not. If I had to guess. Attack. I'll block. Blue, red, white. GG, I got it. Hiss! Hiss! That's the sound a Mantis makes. Go get him, Tiger. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that. Look at that. That was a hell of a draw. Who said this matchup's hard? I don't need no freaking Meddling Mage. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Alright, how did I board against Amulet back in the day? Amulet Titan. On the draw, we cut the Reflector Mages because they're bad. They look good there, but they're really bad. And we cut 2 Phantasmal Image. This doesn't count for Deputy, does it? It's not. I used to bring this in. I like this card a lot. Being able to perma-exile their Chungus, I think is really good. I think Teeg, being able to hit EE is not irrelevant. I like Deputy a lot. I think Deputy is really good. I don't know if Knight of Autumn's good. I don't think it is. Phantasmal Image they can target with their stupid land. their Slayer stronghold, and so like it's actually pretty bad. Could hit their stupid idiots, but I don't think that's good. Is this better? Is this actually just better? Like it shuts down EE, is that it? Shuts down our Aether Vials. Alright, we can't bring this card in. Is this card reasonable? Like the other scraps I'm looking at is like these. And I don't know if these are better than these. We've already killed them playing Isn't Phoenix. That's not true. They were just thinking the whole time. I don't know. Dismember killing their creature is like not irrelevant. Alright, let's just do some tailoring. Do it like this. Blowing up amulets sucks. Alright, try something like this. Try something like this. This might be nonsense, but I think I'm down to try it. Like, Teeg being a pseudo Meddling Mage for engineered explosives is cute. Like, Deputy of Detention actually permanently exiles the Titan, which is nice. His hand is fine. Hand's fine. We'll keep these hands. Yeah, on the draw, I'll keep something like this. Got a lot of 1-drops, but we got, like a utility land that we can get rid of, and, like, a pretty good interactive piece. So, and, like, being able to use this instant speed is disgusting. So I'm fine with everything. Ancient Strings is like the worst card in their deck that they could have let on, so pretty happy with that. And we'll draw a 2-drop. Our deck is mostly 2-drops. We'll just draw a 2-drop. It'll be fine. So we only took out 2, right? Yeah, I took out like 3 drops. So found Amulet. They're so lucky. That's a 3-drop. This name Human. Play this one. Turn is yours. Actually, there was an argument. There's a real argument there to playing Noble Hierarch. And then that way I can just, like, play 2-drops. I mean, 3-drops on turn 2. But I think, based on their turn 1, they're just going to play Amulet this turn. And I don't think I want to Deputy the Amulet. So I think I still just want to go 1-drop next turn. And if we draw, like, a 2-drop, I definitely want to go 1-drop, 2-drop. So it's like, it'll be functionally the same if we end up on a 1-drop, 2-drop turn. But I'll get punished if I just end up going, like, 1-drop, 1-drop, or whatever. Alright, that's a pretty bad start with your lands. And they didn't play another Amulet, so I'm feeling pretty good about this. Thalia is disgusting. I don't really need the mana from Noble Hierarch, so I think I'm just going to play Champion and Thalia and call it a day. Put a creature into play. Yes. Put Champion of the Parish into play. Here's Thalia. Always yield. Go. Got them. So, see, this is what I'm talking about. I didn't get punished because I ended up wanting to do a 1-mana spell, 2-mana spell turn. So I didn't get punished for not playing this first, and now our whole like game plan for this game is gonna look really good. As long as we don't just get murked here. If they go like, you know, amulet, bounce land, murk you, then we're very dead. You got us. But like on an average draw that they have, like this hand is gonna be pretty good. Actually, no, they can't even amulet because we have Thalia. Yeah, no, never mind. We're geniuses. We're so good at this game. Just incredible. Just fantastic Magic players. Good job, chat. You're all incredible. Train to Selesnya Sanctuary. Are we picking up this Field of the Dead? Choo choo. Oh. 3 mana. Alright. Asusa? Asusa, Lost but Seeking. So they have 2 extra lands, 4 extra mana. You gonna pick it up? What are you doing with 5 mana? You have a cantrip? Might be cantrip mana. Okay. I think I'm still not supposed to do anything crazy next turn. Maybe I'm supposed to exile Amulet, actually. Especially because they're picking up that bounce land. Rex Sage. That's fine. That Rex Sage is not terribly relevant. Okay. That's fine. And they can't tap this, really, or they just lose it. Alright, no, never mind. Now we just exile Azusa, alright? Yeah. Like, my attacks are still going to be good. Not that great, actually. But I think we're still just going to have so much time. Like, they're still pretty far from a Titan. Blue. That's not what I'm looking for. 1. Blue. White. This. Well, now we can figure out where you live by analyzing the sound of the train horn. The general location of the East Coast. Good luck. Good luck. I mean, you probably could just find my address because it's like somewhere on the internet, but you know, whatevs. Alright, we'll slam with this. It sucks that we kind of have to take a turn off the like aggression and like we can't attack with Champion of the Parish to make this attack, but I think they're still slow enough down. Like they only have 2 lands in play, so I think we've slowed them enough down that if they don't have another Azusa specifically, then we're in really good shape. And even if they do, like casting, I don't think they can cast a Titan this turn, so we're still like at least back at the spot we were at, which is a fine spot to be. Like next turn we can like Noble Hierarch, Thalia's Lieutenant, and then follow up this Mantis Rider and just like try to close the door. Opponent in the tank. Look at my opponent is spent 10 more minutes off their clock than I have. Amulet's too big brain for me. I'm just ooga booga. Slam creatures. They're doing all this thinking and shit. I'm off it. Completely off it. Opponent, what you up to? Am I dead? It's a lot of counting. Am I dead? What sequence kills me? Red. I don't think it involves cracking Gemstone Mine for red. Okay. Alright. Tricolor. Engineered explosives? On 3? Okay. X is 2. Cast with 3 colors. Yeah, the words that make sense. Just like go. Alright. And you get a Azusa back. I don't get it. What's the joke? Alright. Sure. Here's a Noble Hierarch. You have 1 landed play. How do you win this game? Like, okay, you spend next turn, play land, get a Azusa back. You're still mana off. Alright, well, let's attack with all. This is what we showed up to do. Play my creature Ooga Booga. Maybe it was worth making Thalia's Lieutenant at 2/2, but I think being able to attack with Noble Hierarch is not going to be irrelevant. Hit you for 4. Put you to 14. You can play untapped land, crack. Alright. Let's just have 6. We're like wasting our time here. So if you don't have creature, you blow that up, you get a Azusa back. We Mantis Rider, attack for 2, 3, 6, plus 6, 12. A little bit short. Uh-oh. So you played your land for turn. You can play 2 more lands. Based on the way this game's played out, I think Celestial Sanctuary is the only land in your hand, so you have to just pass here. And we can't force a block. Oh, no, you do have no land. What the fuck? Why didn't you play that before? So your draw? That'd be your draw. That's a lot of Field of the Deads. These are some pretty bad lands. Alright, well, I mean... Let's correct this to draw a card. I don't know what we're drawing to, but we're drawing a card. Meddling Mage? Whoa. Oh, mama. That's a good one. That's a real good one. Because they've been through their EE. All right. That's probably what the doctor ordered. All right. Prime Evil Titan. Yes. Okay. And hopefully by the time they get this off the table, like, we will just have so much power in play that it just doesn't matter at all. Yeah. Go. Put you to 3. Got a lethal threat, even if you wrath me. Done. Don't even want to play. Fair. Very fair. Was that the end? Did we 3-2? Is that over? Wow, those matches were so quick. Alright. So this is actually really promising. Like, I lost to Burn, kind of being a Chungus, mulliganing a lot. We mulliganed a lot in this league. Beat Jund, beat Simic Urza, beat the crap out of Amulet. And, like, what was our other loss to? Our other loss was to Infect, where we just got big ooga booga'd by them. Okay. Deck felt good. Comes up if you Google Drake Sasser. You should play Overwatch with viewers sometimes. I'm very bad. I'm very, very bad. What is this? Registry bump? Is this even where I actually live? Oh, that's not who I'm married to. Marietta, Georgia. That's gas. Anyways, this deck, humans might be back. I mean, it felt pretty good against the Urza deck, which was like the litmus test, right? Like that's the litmus test of the format. We got big blown out game 1, but then we like murked them game 2, and then game 3 they kept the non-functional hand, but like I still felt like we were in okay shape either way. Sorry, I missed your response to the Overwatch thing. I'm very bad at Overwatch. And Overwatch is a pretty like overcrowded market on streaming already anyway, and like I feel like people would rather watch content that like I'm actually good at, so I would probably not stream Overwatch. Maybe I'd do it as like an extra stream one day. But I just thought it was funny. Yeah, I mean, honestly, my registry might still be up somewhere. Like, I don't know. I don't know what happens to registries once the wedding actually happens. Ideally, they'd be deleted, but maybe not. And anyways, we also played against Infect, which I don't think is that popular, but is very shore-uppable matchup. Like, an extra Plague Engineer or 2, or like an Is It Statcaster, I actually feel like we're okay in the matchup. And this is actually really nice because it gets around the spell skies that we saw they had, and that's pretty sweet, too. Jund still felt close, but I was surprised at how not dead I felt to Red and 6 compared to the previous times I've played the matchup. It might just be that the specific builds of the deck right now, but like I actually felt okay against Red and 6. Like we played against, like we matched up against the Red and 6, and we were just like, okay, well, it didn't just blow us out. There was like game 1, it would have blown us the crap out, but game 2 was like a lot better. I even made sure to included the word Drake Sasser. Fair. I just 4-1 Pioneer with Twitto Storm. Messi Bandito, you're a genius. That actually might be really good. You might be just really smart. Let's see. What else? Amulet felt like a good matchup. Amulet felt, now that they're not playing 1,000 Hornet Queens, 1,000 EEs, and Ballista and all that crap, when Humans was the best deck, and then they're just playing all that nonsense, like now the matchup just feels very good. And because they have one EE to worry about that like is really hard to tutor up. They're less likely to naturally have any of the stuff, and just like a lot of their natural plays just don't really matter. I don't know. Like our sideboard felt like it did need work. Like the Ouphes were good, Plague Engineer's good, these were good. I liked this. These are probably a necessity. And at least one of these is a necessity. I think all these slots are debatable. Like the one Knight of Autumn is pretty marginal, but like Deputy of Detention I feel like covers a lot of our problems. Like these slots can all be played with, I feel like. I'm not really sure how much graveyard hate we actually need versus Crabvine. Maybe we can find some like, maybe Mirror Crusader for instance is enough because that blocks really well. That we can just like Mirror Crusader and then eventually beat the crap out of them by making it really big. Maybe that's a reasonable plan. And that's a card that's also like fairly good-ish against like Jund style decks. So that maybe Mirror Crusader is worth considering. Like we can maybe do some things in the Sultai Vine matchup that don't just involve Ravenous Trap, but I do feel like this deck is really well positioned 20 lands felt like it made a fair bit of sense with all 6 of these available to us, along with like Hierarchs and Vials, so we can just like, you know, even though we have a lot of lands, we can just crack them for real cards and matchups where that matters. And all our interaction actually felt like it mattered, which is very different from what we were looking at a while ago. And we didn't even play against Shadow. So, as goofy as this deck, like, coming back sounds, I'm fairly impressed with it. We 3-2'd, but that was a lot better. That was a lot better than the deck's felt than, like, the last, like, 4 or 5 times I've played it. So, pretty excited about the potential for humans, and I like it a lot. So, yeah. If there are no further questions, problems, or concerns, that'll do it for me. I appreciate everybody hanging out that came and, you know, hung out, watched my stream. If you're from the Humans group, hello, I appreciate your support. If you've not yet followed me on Twitch, please do so. It's the easiest way to support me on Twitch, and we'll let you know when I go live. And if you're watching this video from YouTube, if you've not yet hit that subscribe button, please do so. Easiest way to support me on YouTube, and we'll let you know when I post more videos. Other ways to support me, my stream, and Team Nova, support my sponsors, which if you're watching on Twitch, you can find in the panels below. Links to all their content, as well as discount codes where available. And if you're watching on YouTube, it'll be in the description below, just beneath the deck list. That will do it for this week, and I appreciate your support.